What's up guys, BeamNG-FUN here. Another live stream for you guys today. I know it's been a little while since we did the last one and I apologize, but here we are today, and hopefully we get some lots of people joining today, and we'll get through lots of crash requests for you guys. So just let me know if you have any requests for the head-on crash that I just started off doing here. Let's get something a little bit bigger. Let's get the van here, UPS van. Hopefully everyone's having an awesome day so far. It's just before 1 o'clock where I am here. All right. Figured I'd start with some head-on collisions, and we'll go from there. If you guys have any recommendations, just let me know. Not a bad crash. It was a little bit slower than what I thought it would be. Let me back this car up a little bit so we could get it going a little bit faster. Someone's asked me to use the flatbeds. I can definitely get a flatbed in for you. With a car on it, of course. Alright. That might be a bit better. We'll get some more speed. Yeah, something a little bit faster. Let's try the S series. Alright. Hopefully we'll get up to 60. Yep. Bit of an angle. Boom. Alright, I saw a request for truck versus truck. Are you thinking the big trucks? If so, I can definitely do that for you. Oops. Oh, there we go. Press the wrong button for a sec. Yeah, how about ETK 6000? This guy's nice and fast, the turbo build. And let's get the T series. Here we go. Oh, am I stuck? Come on. That happens every now and then. There we go. Hang on, I'm just gonna restart it since I was a little stuck there. What do you guys think? Maybe I'll put a trailer on this for the next crash? Wow, that guy's coming in fast. Boom. That one wasn't bad. We might need a little bit more speed, make things a little more exciting. Let me back this guy up just a little bit more. Yeah, I see a request for the pileup crash. I can definitely get to that for you. It's been a little while since I've done a pileup crash video, so I was thinking maybe tonight I'll do a pileup crash video for you guys. Let me know what you guys think. Alright, let's do ETK 6000 versus ETK 6000. See what happens here. These trucks can get pretty fast. Get some slow-mo there. Boom. Yeah, I think you'd be dead if you were in the driver's seat of either of those cars. Or have a really bad concussion. You can see the tire going flying in the background there. Alright. I don't want to forget about any of your requests, so let's do this. Let's kill a couple birds with one stone. I remember there was a request for the flatbed, so let me get that in for you. Thank you, Julius. I appreciate your support. Yeah, shout out to Happy Max. I see you looking for the shout out there. So I really appreciate your guys' support. I think whoever wanted it was looking for the Legrand, I think, on the flatbed. We'll even do the station wagon version. Yeah, this map, it's called Expressway Classic. And if I remember correctly, I believe it's based on somewhere in Australia, Queensland, I think. Could be wrong. Just give me a moment. I'm just opening the world editor. I'm not sure if you guys who also play the game notice this, but I always find the world editor, the very first time that I open it, it always takes a really long time. Once I get it open once, then it's good to go. So just bear with me while this loads. Hopefully everyone's having a good day, and like I said, I'll try to get get through as many of the requests as I can as possible, but if I miss anything, just let me know and I'll try to get to it. Sorry for the delay, it's just loading here. Like I said, I'm not sure why it does this every time, or not every time, but every first time. It always takes a while. Yeah, and then we'll get to the pileup crashes after. There we go. I use the world editor just so I can get the just so I can reposition the cars. So we'll put this guy on the back of the flatbed as requested. Hopefully this is what you were looking for. And looks pretty good. Drop him on there. I'll put the parking brake on so he doesn't slide away. And here's what I'm going to do for you. I'm going to back this guy up just a little bit. And I'm going to get the trailer for you guys. Let's get the cola trailer. It's the only problem with the live streams is you guys have to just bear with me while I set up some of the stuff you guys asked for. Alright, let's get, yeah, that guy's fine. We'll make it red to match the cola truck. Oh, you want the Legrand in the back of the flatbed? Yeah, we could do that after. I thought you meant the Legrand on the back of the flatbed, but yeah, I can get that after for you. Whoops. Yeah, tasty cola truck. It's always fun to mess around with. There we go. Just got to pull it up a little bit sometimes. Don't bounce away on me. There we go. Sometimes it gets a little stuck in the ground there. Alright. There we go. And it's going to chase one of these guys. Yep. Put the AI on the truck. We'll let him get going a little bit. Takes a little while for him to accelerate. Let me flip on over to this guy now. Hopefully we get a nice head-on crash here. Slow-mo going. Let me pause it for 1 sec. I just want to position the camera. Here we go. You ready, guys? Boom. Man, look at the cabs of those trucks. Just absolutely crushed. There goes the cola trailer. It's a lot of spilled cola. You can actually hear the tasty cola truck, the engine's still going because it's on AI, but you can see the cab was just completely ripped off. That's pretty awesome. So that was a good suggestion right there. I'm going to, let's do some pileup crashes. I'll put the Legrand in the pileup crash. I know I didn't get to that suggestion, but I'll include it in the pileup crash. Let me shut off AI here. That's a little annoying. There we go. Alright. Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. Okay. Just bear with me, I'll get the pileup crash set up for you. Hopefully you guys like those little bit of head-on crashes. Yeah, and I can get the first person in on the pileup crashes, no problem. Alright, how do we want to do this? Let's I've done this one other time before, but I know there's a lot of new people to my channel and the stream, so let's do it again. We can always kind of mix things up with the vehicles. What I'm going to do, I'm going to place a bus right in the middle here. Let's get that bus in, come on. There he is. Oh man, hate it when that happens. I'll just pull them out. There we go. Alright. So I'm going to put a couple of boxes for spawn points at each end of the map. And I'll spawn in some cars at the different spawn points, and we'll crash them all into the middle. How's that sound? Stick a box down here. Like I said, I'm just going to place a box just to use as a spawn point. And once we get this all set up, we'll start crashing some cars. Here we go. Yeah, and I see the request for first person crashes, so I will get this in first person mode. Let's get a nice fast car here. There we go. First person, just like you guys asked for. And I'm going to remove the AI box up here. We don't need that anymore. Oh, we also don't need this. Remove that. That's funny. Here we go. Boom. Alright, this is our first crash. Took out the rear left wheel on the bus there. Let's hit it from another angle here. Maybe something a little bit bigger. Maybe one of these guys. I have a modded version as well. This guy, the V8 Super Sport, gets a lot of speed, so we'll see what we can do here. It's almost like a drag car. Almost, not quite. Very fast though. Oh, first person, yep. Here we go, right into the front of the bus, right into the middle there. Boom. The only problem is you can't see much when after the crash in first person, but here we go. Left a nice little dent in the side of the bus there. Alright. Yeah, I see the request for explosives. I don't have the propane tank anymore, but I'll show you something really cool in just a second. Let's try another one of the trucks here. Something fast, big and fast. Yeah, I don't have the propane tank, but I do have another explosive. I'm not sure if you guys have seen my van explosion video, but it's not very fast. Or is it? It's just... Hang on. I don't like that truck. It's not very fast. Something a little bit better here. Maybe this guy. Go right into the front of the bus. We're just laying a beating on this bus today. Let's hit it from this side again. How about the SBR4? This thing can get a lot of speed. Yeah, and I see the request for driving off the cliff. I can absolutely do that. That's easy enough for me to do. I want to make sure I get to as many of the requests as possible. Here we go. Boom. There's a good impact on the bus. Into the street sign, street light. Boom. That was pretty cool. Look at the bus. It's all just mangled. Look at that. Wow. I wouldn't want to be on that bus. Alright guys, couple more vehicles. What do you guys think? Any suggestions? Maybe the drag car? There's a bit of debris on the road. That's okay, I just drove right over it. Boom! Man, right under the bus. Look at that. Wow. Alright. I have a couple ideas. Yeah, someone's asking me what the little white car is. I know exactly which one you're talking about. This guy right here. I just downloaded it. I haven't even tried it out myself, but I think this might be a good time to try it. That's hilarious. Oh, there's no interior view, but that's okay. That's hilarious. I think I'll have a lot of fun with this car, making some videos. It's a little slow, but we'll add them to the pile up. Why not? Kind of wedge him in under the front of the bus. Cool. That'll be a lot of fun in another video. Okay, let's do 3 more vehicles. Let me know what you guys think of. It's a little laggy though. Hopefully it doesn't get too laggy. Let's do this. Saw a couple requests for this. I'm gonna take the van, and if I go into parts, as soon as it loads, and I'm gonna go down to body, light bar. It's not gonna be a light bar, but it's gonna be the bomb. So let's get the bomb in the van here. You can see if I open up the back doors here, whoops, you can see there it is right there. Cleverly disguised as a package. Can't drive too fast because it will actually slide out the back, but that's okay. I'll just make sure it stays in there. Someone's asking for the Nissan GTR R35. Is there a mod available for that? If there is, I definitely download it, but I haven't seen a mod. Alright. What do you guys think? We'll just kind of casually, maybe not so casually, approach with the van. Let's put the parking brake on, zoom out a little bit, and boom. Fortunately, it's not a huge explosion, but you can see it causes quite a bit of damage with the van. You can see the driver's seat is kind of pushed up to the front there, so that's kind of cool. Let's do this. I'm going to cheat a little bit, and I'm going to add a little bit of fire here. Let's explode this vehicle. Boom. And let's light that bus on fire. Get a bit of fire going. I want to light that drag car on fire. Here we go. Boom. Alright. Alright, one last vehicle for this pile up. It is starting to get a little bit laggy, so I don't want to make it too laggy for you guys. And I think what I'll do is I'll use the destroyer. What do you guys think? I actually just did a video, another video on this truck here. It's a T75 destroyer. If you haven't checked it out, it was a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun making it for you guys. Here we go, guys. Just for the hell of it. Let me get a better angle. Here we go. Slow-mo. Boom. There goes the bus. There goes the van. Right over the bus. That's pretty awesome. Wow. Oh, and into the street light. That was pretty cool. The T75 is just kind of spinning on its head. That's funny. What do you guys think? I have one more thing I think I want to do. Let's get the... If it loads here, let's get one more T75 and let's drive it in from the other side. And it's a little laggy, sorry about that, a little slow. This will be the last crash for the pileup, and then we'll move on to something else. Come on. It's a little stuck in the ground sometimes. There we go. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, you can see there's a bit of lag, so that's why I don't want to continue it too much, but pretty cool though nonetheless. Just gonna reposition the camera. Here we go, right into the top of the bus. Boom. Wow. That bus is just getting absolutely destroyed. That's awesome. Wow. Looks like the T75 actually survived that one. That's pretty cool. Just bear with me a moment. I'm going to take a screenshot of that. I just want to make it the thumbnail for the video because that's pretty cool. Just bear with me. Here we go. Okay. Here's what we're going to do. Just resetting some of the vehicles. Okay, that's the one I want. I do see a very detailed request in the chat here. Let me just read it. I saw it come up a few times from Julius. Julius is saying, can I do the ETK I series rollover on the highway and a truck crashes into the ETK and a mirror crashing into it too? Let me see what I can do for you, Julius. And then I saw some requests for maybe a different map, so we can jump over to one of the other maps too. Don't worry, Happy Max. Happy Max is saying, don't end the stream. I'm not ending the stream yet. Don't worry. I will have to soonish, unfortunately, but hopefully I'll get a couple more things in for you. All right. So you want the ETK I series. Hopefully Julius is still here. He asked for this this request here, so hopefully he's here to actually see it. If not, I always post a copy of the live stream on my channel. So if you didn't get a chance to join me, live, you can always watch it after the fact as well. Julius is still here, perfect. Let me see if I can get this thing to roll over. I might just kind of crash it up off the divider here. Let's see what I can do for you. See if we can get a roll. I don't know if it's rolling, it might be spinning. You know what? I think at the other end there was a little bit more of an angle. Come on. Yeah, it was a little more angled, I think, at the other end. So let me see if I can hit it off that. Alright, if it spins, I'll just use that. See the angle there? Flip my camera. I don't know if you call that a rollover, but it was more like straight up into the air, but nonetheless, there we go. Alright, let's get the truck. Let's get a nice fast truck for you. ETK 6000. I might have to move it in the world editor. It's in a bad spot. Yep. One sec. What do you guys think? Maybe I don't have a whole lot of time left, but I did see the request for another map. Maybe we'll head over to Car Jump Arena and do a few jumps there before I end the stream. I see requests for a drift montage. That might be good for a video with the 200BX. So maybe I will get that in a video for you. Let me just finish this up here. And we wanted the mirror. There it is there. Alright. Truck first. Someone's asking if I have a car that's a limo. I don't think I do. That would be cool though if someone ever made that mod. Boom. There goes your I-Series. And let's get the mirror in there as well for you. Oh, it's in manual. It's okay. Whatever works. And we'll get the mirror right into the back of the truck. Boom. That was a good impact. Wow. You guys see that? The back of the truck just right through the front of the mirror. Wow. Alright guys, let's, like I said, I don't have a whole lot of time. Let's jump on over to Car Jump Arena and just bear with me. I'll flip over there. We'll get a few jumps in for you guys, and let me know if you have any suggestions for cars over here. So just bear with me while we load into that map. Alright, yes, since I didn't get to a drift video, I can start with the 200BX, absolutely. Like I said, I try to get through as many of the requests as I can. Unfortunately, I don't have a whole lot of time sometimes, but I always do my best. So hopefully this one's good for you. And did they, oh, that's interesting. They updated the map. Or I updated the map. Oh man, hang on. I'm too busy looking at the map. Yeah, it looks like they added some mountains in. That's pretty cool. Man, I gotta take it a lot slower. 1 second. 1 second. Sometimes you gotta take it nice and slow. Here we go. Yeah, this is one of my favorite maps, and it's cool. They keep updating it to add different areas to it. They added like a whole bunch of a whole bunch of jumps in the cliffs and a high jump as well. It's pretty cool. Boom. It's always fun when it hits the sand. It kind of flips the car around a little bit. That is a good idea. Let me try this. We are going to do, as someone suggested, we are going to get the van and let's get the bomb in the van and we'll set off the bomb in midair. That's a good idea. Light bar. Let's get the bomb in there. Alright, here we go, guys. Hopefully the bomb doesn't fall out. Should be okay. Sometimes even though the doors are closed, sometimes it'll actually slide out the back, but I think we'll be okay. Hopefully we get some good speed. I'm going to zoom out a little bit so you can see the explosion. Let's put it in slow-mo. Ready? Boom. Looks like something out of a movie. Very cool. And there goes the van. See if he's going to make it to the water. Yeah, he should. Just barely made it into the water. Okay. I saw a request for some trailers. Yeah, let me see what I can do for you. I'm just going to move up here a bit. I don't think I've tried it yet using the hay bales trailer. It's a good idea. I'd imagine the bales of hay are going to go flying everywhere, but it's kind of the point. It's all about having fun. Thank you guys for joining me, those of you who are joining me live on the stream today. It's been a little while since I've done a live stream, so I'm glad I was able to find the time for you guys today. I always appreciate making these videos for you guys and hearing your feedback. Even in my regular videos, I always try to read the comments and hear your feedback. I really do appreciate the feedback, and whenever someone leaves me a good comment with some feedback or suggestions, I usually will end up writing it down. I have a to-do list right on my desk here of things to do, so I really do try to get through all of the feedback and suggestions. Here we go, guys. Hope that hay doesn't fall off. Seems to be hanging on for now. This will be fun. Boom, there goes my hay. And boom, right into the side there. Yeah, you can see my hay just rolling down the hill there. That's pretty funny. Alright, let's get this reset. Yeah, second trailer. It'll be difficult to put the second trailer on just because there's not a lot of space up here. And let's get something. How about the school bus, guys? Dragster school bus. What do you guys think? I was thinking about doing a video on either drag cars or just the dragster school bus and getting some crashes in. What do you guys think? It's a lot of air for a school bus. And what goes up must come down. Boom. What's going on with that wheel? It's like in the back of the bus. And right into the water. Very cool. Can I put a trailer on the little car? I don't know. Like I said, I just got the little car. I can try. Whether it's gonna pull it or not, I'm not sure. Let's get the flatbed. Whoops. Yeah, and someone's asking for some more plane videos. I'll definitely try to get some more in for you guys. I just posted a new wind testing video, and it's actually all airplanes. I was getting a lot of requests for that, so if you haven't checked that out, definitely check that out if you're interested in planes and you like my wind testing videos. Whoops. Okay. Just gonna go into the vehicle config here, and unfortunately it doesn't look like there's an option for a hitch, unfortunately. So we'll still jump it though. Like I said, I just downloaded this car. I haven't really played around with it a lot. I think it'll be a lot of fun for you know, crushing and crashing things into it. And unfortunately, I just have a few more minutes of time left. So if you have any last-minute vehicle requests, just let me know. I see the request for the Clio. I'm not sure which one that is. The Clio. Yeah, I don't recognize. Unless I don't have it. Wow, that's barely gonna make. Yeah, it's just gonna slide down the hill there. That's pretty funny. Obviously not the most powerful car in the world. Oh, it's the red one. First one on second row? Sure. Let me just turn this around so I'm actually facing the right way. Oh, this one here. Yeah, I can do that for you, of course. Yeah, oh, the Charman, yeah, 1104. Awesome. Thank you for the clarification. Someone's asking for a police chase down the ramp. That's not a bad idea. I can see what I can do for you. And like I said, I'm just starting to run out of time. If you join the stream late, I always post a copy of the stream afterwards, so you can always go back and watch it on my channel. Otherwise, hopefully you guys will be able to join me next time as well. But we'll get one more crash in after this one. There's a good roll. That was that's pretty awesome. Very cool. Awesome. All right, police chase down the ramp. Let's do it. So you're asking for a black van. I can do that for you. And I'll get a police car in here for you. Just gotta get this guy turned around. Just bear with me. Like I said, I'm just running out of time, so hopefully this works, and it'll probably be the last video, or sorry, not the last video, but the last, I guess, crash in my live stream for today, and then hopefully tomorrow, I'll get another live stream in for you guys. All right, you ready for this? Let's do it. See if you can catch me. Seems to be working so far. There goes a van, there goes a cop. Cop's doing a bit of a nosedive. Flip back to him for a sec. Boom. And there goes the van. Wonder if they'll crash into each other at the bottom. Maybe. Yep. Boom. And there goes the cop car. Cop car made it to the water, and the van almost made it to the water. Alright, guys. Thank you very much once again for joining me today on the live stream. It's been a little while since I've done a live stream, so I apologize that's taken me so long to get back to doing live streams again. Hopefully tomorrow or sometime later in the week. I'll get some more live streams in for you guys. If I do get a live stream, it'll be around 12:30 Eastern time. I'm on the East Coast of North America. So hopefully you guys will see me then. Like I said, if you're joining the stream late today, I always post a copy on my channel. Or if you subscribe to my channel and you miss a live stream, you can always see the replay of the live stream on my channel, as well as all the other videos that I post. I try to post between 1 and 3 videos a day, so I should be posting another video or 2 tonight. So stay tuned for that. And as always, guys, always appreciate your support and feedback, and thank you very much for watching. All right, guys, take care.